no cold, in the brush, you super little, they trust no master, make it no hits, set the impact, that's what I'm to translate, there's a buzz, there's a make the whole name, there's a metal, I'm the metal, I hate you, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, move it, so it's not a little blue, and push it, the buttons with the button, push it, blue hand, blue faces, blue faces, blue, you're gonna see you land, blue, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, he's gonna have the bucket, he's gonna rock the rock, and the bloody, he's gonna have the bucket, he's gonna bring the bucket, top, my crush is my face, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go. I'm crazy. I'm here for the channel. So rock with me, 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 rock with me. Step back, the box about to thunder. Gonna live the biscuits, ain't no record gonna make us no cold, running the brush, you super little, they trust no master, make it no hits, set the impact, that's what I'm to translate, there's a buzz, there's a make the whole name, there's a metal, I'm the metal, I hate you, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, move it, so it's not a little blue hand, push it, the buttons with the button, push it, blue hand, blue faces, blue, you're gonna see you land, blue, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, commit on the face, commit with a bring it out, in the body, there's a fitness, he's gonna have the bucket, he's gonna rock the rock, he's gonna rock the rock, and the bloody, he's gonna have the bucket, he's gonna bring the top, my crush is my face, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go, there's a fair, there's a Hans gonna buy it, here's gonna go. I'm crazy. I'm here for the channel. So rock with me, 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 rock with me. Step back, the box about to thunder.
Good afternoon, everybody. That was DK64 mixed with Final Fantasy XIV. I was sent that literally like an hour ago, and I was like, yeah, I know what I'm starting the stream with. That I have suffered through this, now everyone else must suffer with me too. But now it is time to Disco Elysium. Where are you, Disco Elysium? There you are. Starts out so quiet, like the title screen is so quiet, like I get worried that it's not actually coming through at first. And now I just want to make sure that is there. Move that, there we go. Okay. Previously on Disco Elysium, we explored a lot. Wow, that loading time is so fast. We explored a lot. We helped a little girl before we before we discovered the wonders of, well, we learned there's a dead body. We met our partner Kim. We helped this little girl go back inside and learn the shop is cursed. Kim doesn't believe it's cursed, but we believe it's cursed. We're gonna solve that one day. Maybe not right now, but we're gonna solve it. We met these two, and oh yeah, we met the strike breaker over, we saw the strike and we met the strike breaker and all that. And we met these two down here and they were talking about the old war and stuff. We absolutely yeeted their ball into the ocean and they were not thrilled about it. And through that, somehow we learned about the wonders of the free market. And we decided that we're gonna on a quest to establish the freest market ever. And that was, of course, after we helped this little girl get out from under the crutches of child labor. I'm not entirely sure with who we just learned we are now that we would have done that. So I guess that was lucky. For the record, everything is, I really hope it's clear that I'm joking. But I will try my best to make it clear that I'm joking without having to say that I'm joking. But I'm hoping it's clear, if you've watched my streams before and everything, that this is not, that is not representative of my actual views. Yeah. But I did play this, I have played this before. With the direction, I've kind of been guided a little bit by chat. I've been guided to do a few different options. We started off as a very emotional cop, but then we drifted a little bit into being a little more unhinged, a little more authoritarian, and venturing into a little bit more of unhinged capitalism, I guess. So we might find ourselves on the wrong side of the strike. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Enormous bools worthy of a real man. We talked to these two, I think. Did we finish talking to these two?
For a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Oh yeah, that's right. I promised I would get their ball back. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the back? Okay, so I did the initial conversation with these guys. I didn't, like, finish their I didn't, like, finish talking to them. And I've also got a white check here. So we can do that. Oh, yeah. Last thing, I promise. I would really like it if this would load. Anyway, I've just my thing that tracks something, my thing that tracks ads isn't loading properly. But last thing, sensitive content in this game, just keep that in mind. There's a few topics that get really dark, violence, sexual assault comes up, stuff like that. And also, if you are interested in guiding the playthrough at all, feel free to make suggestions, and I will take whatever unhinged suggestions you want. We can be the most unhinged cop ever. Would not be surprising. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Powerful leaders, not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because I love this game. I love this game dearly. Not having an opinion is an opinion. And if you take that opinion, you will eventually get a thing for that option. Of just never having an opinion on anything. The blissfully ignorant, enlightened centrist of it all. So, this is more of the fascist option. We haven't moved to fascism. While it's tied to unfettered capitalism, we haven't drifted down that route yet. So, but I don't think if we're going down the route of unfettered capitalism, I don't know if I'd be able to say this. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You haven't lived as long as I have, son. With age, a man learns certain things about real power, or else ends up a spineless socialist rat, like Gaston here.
No one ends up a spineless rat like Gaston.
And the worst part of that, officer, is having to spend your days playing pétanque with an angry snake.
The carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Let's talk about something else. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Sorry if you hear me moving stuff around. I'm just trying to...
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You'll get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. Does he have any extra?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really? You know absolutely nothing?
No, officers. I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
What do you know? I love the flashlight.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip.
What do you know?
Everyone knows and respects that.
What do you know? Kim Katsuragi, what do you know? Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of this.
Respect?
The old carabiner can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Are you a Union member?
Oh, In many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Everard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual
Not
member.
in the technical sense.
I don't know what
have a
voice
vote
to give
or
our main
membership
character
card,
here.
But Everard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weathervane. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
And who is this Evart you know?
Everard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
What are the little things you do for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
I could just give him an intense voice all the time, or like, you give him like that southern, for some reason, because he's got the mustache and everything.
The only one you have.
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
You're not hearing me, man. I need that sandwich.
Back off! It's mine!
He jerks away, immediately startled by his own reaction.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich. 3%. Let's go.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
What is political?
This right here is political.
These options seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them? You know what?
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
Back to police mode. I have some questions,
All right.
Gaston. Aw,
Let's hear them, officer.
fine. I'm not so unhinged that I've gone down the fascist route yet. To Roundabout North. To Roundabout South. No, Martinez Pier, Cape Side Apartments. You bet your sweet bippy I'm going to be exploring as much as I can. The ad reads, broken windows? Tibbs has windows. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Perhaps I could. But I do not. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Sorry, seabirds, I didn't mean to call you distasteful. Do I have any cigarettes in my inventory? Because I am low on morale. What are you up to? The things I've seen and said. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's just my spidey sense. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. And what's this? Oh? Did I just steal money from someone? Can I make that jump? Think I can just swim and get the ball? Nothing could possibly go wrong.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Now, when I pet the mailbox, it did restore my morale. Oh, look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo.
We're so
The
smart.
central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
I could listen to that voice for so long. I need a bag.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if
This is
necessary.
so expensive.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay.
I have to remember
In
to
the
take
ruins,
advantage of
a
like
man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
I have to remember to take advantage of like every action I can do, because like they all give
It
XP.
looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
What kind of person are we gonna be, Kim? And what kind of person are you gonna stick with me while I become that kind of person? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Oh? Oh god, it's her.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Damn.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
I really need to get a bag. So I can collect some of this stuff. So that I can eventually buy... Because I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy... Well, I should be fine as long as I save often. I should be fine. Because if I run out of morale, I die. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Magnesium! Sweet.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Alright. Alright, see you around. A garden hose. This won't be of use till the snow melts.
Yes?
That's right, I never, I didn't actually admit to him that I've forgotten everything. Can I talk to him from here?
See
Oh, I
a
can!
young man on a balcony, nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
That's right. We also, the other thing we established is that we're also a superstar. We're not even sure we're actually a cop. We're a superstar named The Officer. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you.
Sorry, I don't have time for this. I just want to finish my cigarette and be gone.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the police really needs to talk to you.
Really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Love it. All right, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Ooh. It's a red check. Do we get him to stay? Just in case we find something else out? We could try. I think it's a matter of we either do it and succeed, or we do it and fail, or we let them leave and like if we fail, he goes, and if we don't fail, he goes anyway. So I think there's probably worth trying.
This isn't the place or time
Ooh.
for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion, and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So he has to give up.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Turn it
There's
over.
a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Alright, so we got that. The question is, do I want to get the body down first? And then come back? Chairs and tables, eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on the wall.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes
Pain
makes your
threshold.
chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Examine
You
closer.
peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels
Ooh.
tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Definitely should look around here. Oh, is that a bag? No, it's a bum hat. And also some nose effect. Smoke around the bag. Okay, so it's added to my journal, so I don't have to remember it at least. That's good. Because you know, sure as shit, I would not remember it. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't get that. Did I not explore this side of... Well, I'm gonna have to come back anyway. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. It's locked. Ace Detective! What's that? Ooh, wait. Can I get over there? Oh! Signal blue naval coat. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Don't use that tone with me. I'm the law.
Sod off, pig man. Art is above the law.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
That was an eccentricism? She nods disdainfully toward the women performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
I don't know if I can trust you. I can't shine my flashlight in your eyes. Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Well, Detective Kim Kasaragi, wacky is what I do
Good idea,
best.
piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
So what you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I am trying to be cool. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Are pigs ungulates? What do we have here? We've got a hat, which gives us reaction speed, and this, which gives us suggestion, but -1 half-light. This just gives us physical instrument, but I'd be losing conceptualization. Depends on what I need at any given time. Like, what do I need right now? I forget what the different ones do. What does half-light do? I forget. Half-light is let the body take control, threaten people. Half-light is your fight or flight response and enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. Okay, so it's kind of like the Spidey sense. That's -1 half-light, but +1 suggestion. +1 reaction speed. -1 rhetoric. By default, what's my rhetoric count right now? 2? 3. Everything's at 3 right now, that's right. We do have 3. We basically went 3 base and everything, and then from there... So do I want reaction speed? Or do I still want to keep my chance at being rhetorical? I mean, I'd be giving up encyclopedia, though. Which is just a straight plus. So maybe just make my stats as plus as possible. While staying clothed. And then see what funny stuff happens. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair is and the tools used to disassemble it. Keepside Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. No, it would be Ghislain. Ghislain? Ghislain, I think. Because there's a vowel at the end, so it actually pronounces the N. Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Oh? Yes, more magnesium. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll earn in all your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L. What does the L stand
Dayton,
for?
my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. RCM? What is that? I'm a little foggy here.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
And what exactly is a police? What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
No, she couldn't. I'm wearing gloves. Checkmate.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
So he did say to be as weird as possible. I think we're going guns blazing. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
But eels don't have hips.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It's so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's
Oh.
looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
You didn't answer the question.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
What happened the other time?
The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do. I please.
It is a little known fact among those who police that the Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license.
Wait, exactly how little known is this fact? More like Anarchy Act, in my opinion, so we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Okay, forget the stupid Wayfarer. Wait, exactly how little known is this
I was
fact?
just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
We are going that route. But now it's conflicting with our authoritarianism. So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
Yes, I'm gonna need to see your passport.
Of course.
She searches the pockets of her raincoat, producing a bundle of documents in a sealed plastic bag. Look at her
The
passport.
woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
You can't escape me. I can shine my light in your eyes.
The Republic of Vespa, formerly the Republic of Vespa Messina, was once a dual kingdom. An amicable parting of ways produced two constitutional monarchies. Vespa, the richer of the two, is an occidental nation known for its proximity to the Pale
Excuse me.
and its exotic financial derivatives.
I gotta stop going to that area of my throat where it starts like getting kind of grating a little bit. It's not good for you, I don't think. Anything else?
It is a stable country, and yet there has always been something ominous about its perfect stability. It's a place at the edge of the Mwindi Isola, overlooking the Obi-Sunt Isles, fracturing into the great unrest of the Pale.
Look at the photo
The
page.
woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you, face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Rejoice Leighton Messier.
Your name is Rejoice.
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why?
Joyce is much more efficient.
You're from the Republic of Vesper.
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Everything appears to be in order.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
I love this. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Son-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
Hold on a second. What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
The money I owe is so much less than that. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all those billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus! I will slay it! Let's see.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget.
Yikes.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Huh. Okay then. Cool or not cool?
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Well, we know what stance we've chosen to pursue here. Ooh, but which one winds up going with that? Seems like they have no idea about business.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Huh. Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Keep in mind, again, I'm not going based on my own beliefs. I'm just taking the direction we've kind of been not pushed, but we've kind of decided to go into. That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Robert Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are 2 of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
I have to go with the one that seems most likely our super capitalistic detective here. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
It happens! Okay. Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
How else can I help?
She's got so much information. What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Secret task complete.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, that's right, because we don't have our badge. Or our name. Well, actually, no, we do have our name. Our name is The Officer.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. The world, the city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Ooh, we got a red check. So, with red checks, what I've been doing is if people want me to take the red check, just let me know and I'll try and take the red check. Or if you want me to wait to take the red check, or if you just want me to never take the red check, that's fine too. I'll just kind of leave it up to... Because the red checks are really the ones that, like, you only get one shot, and that's it. White checks you can redo once you've leveled them up. Red checks, you only get one shot at it. So my instinct would be to give myself the best odds first, and then take it. Alternatively, we find our badge. But we've kind of already gone with the idea of let's let go of the past, forget our badge, we don't need it anymore. So we're gonna try and probably take on this red check eventually. Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
I think this would actually reduce my chance of that red check succeeding. So I'm not going to do it. Also, I don't need money from other people. I'm the officer. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality.
Yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
I love how he's just cool with it. Yeah, he just needs a lowdown on reality. Give me 1 second. Encephalopathy. Diseases of the brain. Cool.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Task unlocked. Get a reality lowdown.
We're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities. Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Delta of this river on the 6th. Delta... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the pebble is. Like, I'm trying to figure out in this analogy what the pebble is. Pebble, smooth over pebble amidst a great blue sea. The cracks are the river. The cracks in the pebble are the river, and we're on the delta of the river. So the empathy is suggesting she actually cares about the world a little bit.
And to humanity at large.
And that seems to suggest she knows a lot more about the world, like something fundamental about the world that maybe is important. Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What's a city? What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory. Beyond patriotism. A fact.
What makes Revachol great? My Inland Empire is doing a lot of work.
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Semenine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the Insulindic Ocean. The world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
Derealization unlocked. Oh god.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
No, you misunderstood. I said hoedown.
This has been informative.
Sorry, though.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more...
Easy, low-hanging
about
joke.
the more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now?
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far. And diligent boys remember where they left off.
Oh my god.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
I'm tempted to keep going with this conversation. Did it update my Get a Reality lowdown? Okay, it did. We're too superstar to have an attention span. That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything, of course, detective. Take care.
Indirect modes of taxation.
Oh god, here we go.
Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people.
Oh
Tell
god,
them
here we
about
go.
that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Oh god. Ultra liberal dialogue options give +1 real. -1 empathy. Thinks he's a hustler or something. This is exactly the direction I was hoping would come out of that. Oh boy. Wild Pines, Feld, Capri, Tricentennial, The Years, and LaSalle. Names of Revacholian Indo tribes spring into your head, set loose at the mention of wild pines. Royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP Expander, Saint-Baptiste, Brightest Star, LUM, Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welter, and El Cassette. But isn't one missing? Wait, no. There were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo tribe? Oh, I don't have enough. I can't... Wait. How do I unlock them? Do I have to forget one to unlock a new one? Or do I have to forget one to, like... I see. So I either unlock a new thing so that I can get more of these, or I forget one, or I use the skill point on something else. And this could lead to any number of things happening. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure we'll get more of those. Because I want this. I want to see what happens. I think what's going to happen is he's going to be like, I'm the 15th Indo tribe. Alright, what's happening here? Let me in. Oh, it let me in. I didn't think that would work. Do any of you have bags? The graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Hell yeah, but I'm not allowed to actually... A note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. I'm not allowed to say that as this character, because this character doesn't believe in that. Can't get in there. That's the balcony door. I want to look around in here. Actually, can I talk to her?
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine.
As long as you're gonna pay for
Don't you worry
it.
about me.
Jesus. She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living.
She spits on the
I
floor.
have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
I'm looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
She smiles a gap-toothed smile when she hears you mention the name. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez.
Brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Are you Raoul Ravachol?
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Jeez.
What's he in trouble for?
He's wanted for murder. He's going away for life.
He's actually not wanted for murder. We just want to...
Shut up, Kim. He's wanted for murder.
Talk?
The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her
He
breath.
lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed
What
apartment?
the hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Everyone's business is my
She
business.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Someone has torn down the wall. The sea below looks cold and winter gray. Can I go in here then? Oh, I can. Yes. Stuff. An old grocery list lies on the table and checks. I'm not really concerned with maxing out my health right now. Just making sure that it's not so low that I'm gonna die. Ooh, postcard. Yes. Am I like just stealing stuff from people? Well, it's mine now. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Do I want to go off the balcony first? I feel like... I don't think the balcony actually leads anywhere, because I think it just goes to the balcony, right? Oh, there's a door up here.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches, or people having the high ground on us.
You got me now. The dynamic
I love her.
between us has completely changed.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
That's some clever cultural commentary. You better hand it over.
Oh, what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
Okay, so it does actually go back inside. Above, tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. The door is locked. You can't get in. I don't want to run out of time, but I don't know what my time limit actually is. Sorry. Oh. Why are some of them different colors? That's what I don't understand. Oh, I feel bad. I think I'm stealing from her. Electrochemistry, hell yeah. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Sorry, I stole your shit. Apartment 8, their mailbox is overflowing. Door 9, the door is locked.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Everyone's
Or
business is
from
my
the looks
business.
of it, the room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again, as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Oh, sorry. Changed
Do
voice.
you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Hell yeah, know your rights.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
But I want to get inside that apartment.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Same
It's a
with
solid
padlock.
lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Well,
Better whip out
guess
those cutters.
who
You won't
has
get
a
very far
pair of
otherwise.
guess Guess the tables turn tables.
No reply. This door has been closed with a padlock. The chalk draw. What are you?
Wow.
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
Damn. Really failed that.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
I'm glad I healed because apparently that would have killed me. These chain cutters are broken,
Perhaps
Tim.
you should give it another go.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock.
I love how he's
falls
not
to the floor
concerned with the
a
fact that I'm
thud.
breaking into someone's
It
apartment.
should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
A flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Real lithography? Maybe? I don't know. Photos of revolutionaires posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. What's that? A bullet? Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Definitely not Karl Marx.
Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Whoever lives here needs to learn how the economy actually
I
works.
suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do.
He leans closer to inspect the economics book
There
on the
aren't
table.
many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim. There are communists around here.
I'll keep my armistice handy, Detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun.
Inspect the symbol
The star
closely.
and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the
The
antlers?
wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Smug superiority, aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns.
This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. It smells of laundry detergent. Oops. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This is probably that balcony, yeah. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. I'll get up there eventually. Let me go step by step. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Oh. Don't leave your stuff open. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Interesting. How does it taste? This goes outside, probably? Out here, yeah. Okay, so we've explored everything. This is all very important. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Why is there just always money in different places? What are people doing? Just leaving their stuff around. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. No parsley or
This
sage.
door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
I'm gonna wait, because I do want to take the body down. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This is the door to apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay, so I can't actually get over there. Whoops, wait, hold on. Damn it! That may be considered metagaming just ever so slightly, because I think... You gotta remember, I played this back in 2023. But I think there's an extra interaction of some kind if you get the body down first. Or if you get information related to the body first. Granted, I know a lot of times I can just go back to things too. I know not everything is locked, like, right from the get-go. Or I know not everything is locked after you interact with it, like, once, but... Why is this able to be highlighted?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Okay.
Fortunately.
It's just a repeat of what I had already done. Anyway, I have the ammonia. We can actually progress on the case. But wait, what are these?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, worker boots tracks.
Noted.
Hold on. Logic. I don't think that's... No, that's not... Logic isn't... Yeah, logic isn't intelligent. Like, logic is an intelligent skill, but it's not, like, the same as intelligence. Like, it won't raise my intelligence, it'll just raise my logic, which is different than visual calculus. Just checking to see if I want to... I mean... Oh, I'm not wearing glasses, so I could put on glasses. Just for the extra logic boost. But then it lowers my authority. I've got a lot more pluses than minuses, though, so I mean, maybe that's worth it.
There are several footprints in
Here, let's try it. It's white.
left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Oh, do I have, like, 2? Oh, it looks like it goes down to half before it goes down to... Maybe? Before it goes down to 0? Or maybe as long as I can heal myself by the end of the conversation. Either way, that hurt my morale because I'm supposed to be able to do that. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite.
What is
It's
this?
nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Do I have anything that raises or lowers my perception? No. Well, let's try it.
Inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite.
Oh, there's like a... Oh, no, it went down to like half. Oh, there's a... Oh, crap. So there's like a frame of time that I can heal myself.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Oh shit, can I save myself? I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
That's incredible. I totally forgot about the game over screens. Oh, that's so great. Well, guess that's that. Oh. Was that the last time I saved? It didn't auto-save after that? That was so much stuff, though. Do I have autosave on? I should. That was so far back. That was like an hour and a half ago. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't even remember what I've done. I know there's a quick save. I just didn't expect to actually die. Is there a way of like going back? Well, probably not that now that I've continued anyway. Well, that fucking sucks.
Are you trying to pigs come to take me? Don't get fucked.
Like, this is all even before this. I'm gonna have to like speed run this.
You see.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. Sorry.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Is it
like a nerve?
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, my name?
Martin.
I'd even go so...
We will remove the...
Oh. No.
And when?
Last week.
You didn't...
Damn, that really...
Doesn't reply.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
That really sucks.
Time to bring out your secret charm.
Because...
Tears and begging.
This time we're not going to be able to...
Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He takes a quick step back and looks around, clearly
Listen,
disturbed.
I really have to go.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least a few good drags out of it.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Well, new timeline, I guess. Because this time we didn't get the success there. Damn, that really sucks. I figured the autosave would have...
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. He could be a wit. He has to...
I figured the autosave would have saved me and at least put me back like 10 minutes or so. I don't know why it didn't autosave. Well, that sucks.
There must be another way.
Oh my
into the
God.
building.
Why was that so close? Like, it wasn't just me, right? That was like, that blasted my, the left side of my headset. I have to do this entire thing all over again? Why didn't the autosave work?
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Hold on a second. I want to just check, because that's really weird. But where's the... How often is the autosave then? Damn, that really sucks. I guess the general consensus I see, I ran into this before too. When I first played it, I remember getting annoyed by this. That the autosave only autosaves when you have some kind of meaningful progression in the main plotline. I need to figure out what the quick save button is. It's F. What is that, F5? Alright, well, we'll speedrun our way through this.
The streets will...
The streets.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. Sod off, pig man. Is a bu...
The loot, hatred, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an...
Ozon is an...
Probably you should...
Good idea, piggies. Run, can't you? I
Wall.
haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever... We rarely see pigs round. This place is I thought I'd... Yeah? Thanks. I ain't no...
Actually,
We weren't Watch your back.
Sorry, just gonna kind of see if I can remember everything that happened. No, hold on, I want to examine everything. Get rid of these dots. Looks like there's more construction here. There's something here. Although, you know, new timeline, different stuff can happen.
striking.
Good afternoon. Joyce L. Messier.
What's the L stand for? What's the R? RCM?
Relax.
I'm glad to
Shake
Like
hand.
That is...
How interesting.
On a
Why,
boat.
yes,
Not a lot of
There are.
boats. It's an
Yes, we
archipelago.
We are.
What's
we are.
Caillou?
And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
It is pronounced Caillou. Still don't know what a
haven't
boat
seen any-
is.
Neither is this.
Oops.
A toy, I mean. It's a machine. The boat.
Name,
It's a photograph. My
kind,
slave.
like...
I really do, the lieutenant thinks.
Officer.
Do you have a
The crowns of a
license?
qualified pleasure.
Need to
I
see your
just renewed its
license.
safety inspection. The other
What happened the other
I
time?
was-
Still need to see a
Actually,
license.
It is a
Hi,
little known
police.
fact among those who police.
How
that the
little known is
Wayfarer
it?
Act- I was just being polite. Unless it's
Weak.
their passport.
Don't
Of
need to see your
course.
passport. Look at
The
her
woman, the
passport.
Republic of Vespa.
Anything
Is
else? Look at the
a woman
photo.
Born in the year 3.
Your name's
in the-
Rejoice.
Joyce is
What's the
my
Republic of
husband.
She
Esper?
nods and returns.
Good.
Alright, I know about the boat. What's
What
Wild
we do,
Pines? What do
the
they
pines
do?
call and that is the term.
The Wild Pines is one of the
Indo
Soviets.
Tribes. Good
Why, thank
company.
you.
Money.
I'm not
A billion.
What is a
It's a
billion?
number.
What's it made of?
It's made of 1,000
I
million.
thought they were
And
supposed to be
Wild Pines
big.
employs 72,000 people.
Where do they get the
start
billions?
Centuries of care, deliberation,
Royal
no more than
monopoly.
you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original, you
huge
mean aside
system.
from being the terminal's legal owners, who are there are no minor
Quite a
costs.
lot.
help. Hopefully.
Tell me about the
Everything.
strike.
Right up to.
What if I want to hear the trade secrets? Slay the octopus.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to
Um,
know about the.
what's
I
your
believe
role?
And how are the
They're not. Now they won't even let me into the harbour.
Tell me
What
about the
can I say?
behemoth.
Let's say
and when did you?
I arrived.
But the strike began.
I wasn't the.
This isn't the first time.
Heavens, no. There have been two.
What happened to
Fuck off,
him?
midget. Go on,
Not
keep in
cool.
mind,
What are
there
the
are leaflets.
demands?
Every worker, a member of the board. In its
Business.
defense, another said demand.
Don't know what it
Fortunately, just so you
means. It's
understand,
pretty funny.
perhaps I'm not sure. And now,
Excuse me.
I first.
This checks out.
Scavs at the
skeptics they
gate.
were.
It's implied. She's open to discuss.
Tell me
Ever
about the
Claire?
boss.
Of course not. Ever.
See that bad? There are two of them.
Circumvent the term limit.
What about there used to be another one.
If I may ask
Giant
indeed.
leech.
And a hung and
Elections
Yes.
disappeared. Extortion.
Thank you for your concern.
Okay.
Of course. Quite a
Lynching.
few information.
Of course. And this,
How curious. I see.
Could have eaten it.
as I
Of course.
She's a professional negotiator.
Of
I'll
course.
find
the
it.
situation is extremely
Give me a lowdown on reality.
reality.
Related to the medical
don't be-
episode, encephalitis or whatever,
I know these
encephalopathy.
all look good.
Where
We're
are
in
we?
Martinez,
Baby.
a casual term of
Disco
endearment.
holdover.
Martinez,
Martinet.
you would be excused for not.
Tell me
I'm
about
not- this
Martinet.
place
Tell me
used
about the
to be a- it's
sea.
not- Yes.
Known to vast.
What's the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smooth
Martinet.
Revachol, great
Revachol.
As if it's
What makes it great?
Detective. They built
Uh,
this city to resolve
who built
the
this
nations
city?
of the
When was it
in the
built?
DeLorean.
It's built on
They
rock and
say
roll.
it's where- by that time, we are standing.
Is that
on
the
a
pun here?
fertile, self-sufficient
That the city was
island
built on
able
rock and
to
roll?
sustain up to 200 million
No, it was built
people
on disco.
in the middle of the I think
Important part of an
22
important
silent.
place. Look to the
The
sea.
water, there is no
Let's
reptile, so
observe
this
our
is what-
this has been.
derealization.
Might I suggest not?
Absolutely. My
Um,
commitment here is long term.
but won't I be
Of course,
lazy if I don't do it all?
I'm always at your service. Glad to have been of assistance. Of course, detective.
Okay.
Indirect modes of taxation.
Gotta tell everyone about how tax is bad. Unlock our thing because we want to do the 15th Indo tribe. Shortly after I played this for the first time, I played back through it. Or like I started a new playthrough, but
Sturdy metal
never
door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment.
Oh, I don't have that
It's
now. Okay,
There could be
so
a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
all right, that's interesting. But I started a new playthrough and I wanted to try and like min-max as much as possible, and it is so difficult to min-max. Like my first playthrough I went through blind, and my second I started a new playthrough, but I never really continued with it because it's kind of hard to go through it without a second time without giving it a break because you already know everything, so there's not really much mystery left. But I I was trying to look up a guide to see if it was possible to like super min-max it. It is so hard to do because most of the stuff you get benefits in come with like other downsides. So it's like, it's more like something that I think doesn't really encourage you to min-max.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock
the
again.
door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking
Who
to?
I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I need to talk to a young man in this building.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Hey, are you there? I checked the backyard but couldn't get in that way.
We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Kim, tell her we're real
Madame,
policemen.
I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sound.
Kim is here. Kim confirmed you are officers.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Am I?
Obviously, look at that vague yet threatening stuff spewing forth from your mouth.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Oh no.
Hold your horses.
You hear the click of a night latch before the lady on the other side gets caught in a coughing
I don't
spasm.
care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Okay, cool. Well, we got it a different way, but we did get it in the end. Fido, talk to her real quick.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Not even going to bring that up, just in case.
I'm fine.
Are you right? You need a
What do
doctor.
you want from...
Who are you?
It's barely...
Martin
Oh,
Martinet. He's a real person.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
I'm glad I failed that check again, too. I didn't get the joke the first time, and I still didn't get it now. Hell yeah.
Yes. I know. What's he
The
in
smoker
trouble for?
dude. He's wanted for
He's actually-
murder.
He lives...
Thank you.
A few questions. Tell me about Cindy. That's all. Okay, I'm off. It is funny once you've done it all and you can just skip through the dialogue. It's like, it's a lot quicker. There's a hole in the wall. Money. This is where Cindy is. She'll insult us. Get to the, go. Yeah, go. There we go. Okay. Hi, Cindy. I'm gonna steal your stuff.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to... Yeah.
That smell coming.
Red
Heavy
guy.
fuel
What do you
oil.
think
Better
I
hand it
was for?
over. She's not going to. Can't take it. Kim doesn't care that I'm stealing stuff. We'll check up here. It's locked. We know it's locked. Locked. Can't get in. Is that a person? Oh, it's a statue. I'm very smart. Back inside we go. We will check everything so that I can steal their money. That's a lot of money, jeez.
You hear
Knock on
something.
the door.
You feel tension.
Knock again,
Did
please.
you have a
Let's
Don't have a
go.
warrant.
don't have-
Leave. 5-pointed star.
This door has been closed.
And
It's a
padlock,
subletter with no
knock.
reply.
Although maybe if I didn't knock, there would be someone in there. Maybe I scared them away. All right. Let's see. F5 to quick save.
This door has been closed.
Can we
with
get-
a padlock?
Can we get it the first
short door
time?
number on the board says number 11. The shackle
Yes.
snaps like
After you.
Think about communism. Think about Karl Marx.
a plaster
Or
cast
not Karl,
Grasmesser,
not Karl Marx.
Dr. Gear, was an economist and a theorist.
I suspect there aren't many communists around. The White Star,
Theory. Bullet. Think about
That
communism.
isn't just
I'll keep.
he doesn't. The star and even
Symbol,
to saucer, the wreath of
symbol,
Pentecost white
symbol,
smoke.
evoke. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta steal the money in his boots. It's like 25 cents in there. Nope, there's 1 whole cent. Filled with chemicals. Fiction notices. Shoe rack, apartment loud. Glasses. Not locked. Lock your doors. Slime. More money. Aren't there drugs here? Yes, there are. Drugs and alcohol. Well, okay, I guess that's not drugs, but... That's right, I did say I was going to come back here after. So actually, I guess I don't really need to do this right now. If I'm going to come back after I get the body out. And we're back! Wait, hold on.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Why is this flashing?
You peer in. Your chest feels tight.
You okay there? You were looking pale. That was
Fine, watch the
remnants
bullet
from the revolution.
holes.
The
No crime.
A crime of not much.
Tell me about the revolution. Do that. Why are they blinking? Oh, they're not anymore. Okay. There's that on the other side. There's this down here. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, got that the first time. All right, we're back. Mostly. Let me just F5 real quick. I do remember, like I said, during my first playthrough, I ran into a similar thing. And also, got in the habit of quick saving very often because of it.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Okay,
Heavy
boots.
workers. Isn't this something? And it,
Workers' boots. Put the glasses on. I think I didn't put anything else on. Oh, wait. This is a +1 conceptualization. But without esprit de corps. That's interesting. Which would I rather have? I am the officer, so it would go in line to do that. But I'm not dedicated entirely to being a cop. The officer is just my title. Hold on, I want to see what this looks like. Wait, why can't I put that on my neck? Oh, those are actual jeans. I thought they were like... I thought they were jean shorts. It actually looks kind of good. Is minus sever fair +1 electrochemistry, +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. I think I like the savoir. Oh wait, no, that's -1 savoir faire. But then -1 reaction speed. Spread the minuses out though. But then do I want the esprit de corps? Yeah, sure, why not?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect
Oh.
for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
It's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Oh?
Familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Well,
by the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
do I want to do that? That seems like something associated with the past. I'm attempting to avoid the past. I mean, it's hard, because when it comes to extra content, like extra things to learn, it's like, do everything seems like the most, like, I want to explore everything. This isn't like an optional, like, when it comes to like which thoughts to internalize, those are like more like, okay, optional, I get a choice. But this seems more like something like, I should do it just because I have the option. Basically forced to, not forced, but like, I mean, I don't get a choice. I didn't get a choice in finding the wrapper. It's not like he chose to find the wrapper. He did, and would have those thoughts like, just by nature of finding the wrapper, wouldn't he? I'm gonna do it.
Crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon. You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about? Why are you looking at this wrapper?
Why do I even care about
Good
this?
question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
Oh. I'll hang on to it, just in case.
You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret.
Damn. There's a winch. There's a box. And we're back.
An inconspicuous pile of the roof. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Okay, so that's what I failed, which killed me. Or not killed me, it caused me to retire or quit and live under a bridge. And throw stuff at people. Now we didn't fail it. And now I've healed, so we're good.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Trying to go around. Oh, I can't get around there. Oh, okay. Can I examine these things from here? No. Alright, finally, after so many hours, we're almost to the body. This isn't like Phoenix Wright, where Danganronpa, where we investigate the body right away. We're This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. We spent hours futzing around doing other stuff. Now we're finally almost getting to the body. But first...
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says...
Right. I need the pry bar. Because we're not going to beg that guy for the key.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid
8%.
has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
Let's do it.
Force
Damn.
isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Well, kick the container.
Unsatisfying.
Well,
hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
hang from the pry bar with all your weight.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
That's it. I can't pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
I don't want to suck up to him. Alright, finally! We're finally to the dead body. A dead
There
body?
he still is,
Wowzers.
looking
Was
right
it awesome?
through you
Or was it
with
awesome?
his white eyes. The body below is entirely
Low.
dedicated
Plus
to that
one has
corpse
ammonia.
smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Let go of your nose without throwing up. Can I use the ammonia? No, I just have to have it.
There he still is.
Well,
looking.
let's give it another try.
through you. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Alright. Failed at getting the body down again. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. The ammonia didn't help at
How
all.
does the wind right now?
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Huh. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole
I've seen
life?
captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be
I
fine.
think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
Not being hungover helps too.
This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have,
He withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye.
you need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together. But my shit already is together.
No, it's not, officer. We
Okay.
should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue
Oh, this is
goes
part of
on,
the.
go to your
This is still
thought
part of the
cabinet
tutorial.
and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
I kind of got a little bit beyond that.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
That's what I get for wanting to explore everything. Alright. We've got a lot of stuff here. Reality lowdown. Info on the lynching, but she needs my... This thing she needs my badge for? Yeah. Smoker on the balcony. We got a new thought. The volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area, to achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that'll help. Oh my god. Well, I don't have a thought available right now, so I can't exactly do that. What is there to do now? What is there to do now? What is there to do now? I don't want to report my badge because I don't want to remember the past. I guess we could go talk to Smoker Man.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with...
Can I pet it again for morale?
The box seems happy.
No. Only works once. Oh, we could also maybe investigate the cursed thing. Let's go talk to the smoker now. Oh, I suppose I could have gone the other way. That's all right. Making liberal use of autosave now. Oh, I could go back to Frit too. Just a door. Someone's growing stuff. Apartment 29, complete silence. I'm gonna make an assumption this is apartment 30. Voices from within. Can't reach the other side. All right. Apartment 28.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today. No one.
We should return tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Trying to think of what to do next, because we can't do the body. Or it'll be a while before we can do the body. We can talk to her again.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime.
Never mind. She doesn't have anything left. She doesn't have anything extra. We already did that. Racist guy. Let's go to Frit. Does she have any bags?
A colorful display of...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
+1 intellect. Okay. That's the... This is a red check, if I remember correctly.
Several packaged
but I could buy a
raincoats
raincoat.
Fill a low shelf beneath a display of...
Don't think I need to, but I can.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Oh, I could get
They
some
all bear the Saint-Baptiste
uses of stuff. Oh, I've got a lot of money now.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I've got a little bit of money now.
The tear machine stand.
But I still don't have a bag to collect tear. That's the racist cab.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hey, tough guy, I had more questions.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
Maybe.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
I want to get in the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Alright, so this is the scab. If we're going ultra-liberal route, would I be in favor of these guys, or am I like super free market of like more libertarian form of it, of like not doing anything ever and just letting everything just go and no government or whatever? Not no government anarchism, but no government like laissez-faire. This would be very accurate to real life. Thinking. I think, because the thought we internalized was that the government is using taxes to rob people. So this is where it conflicts of like, would our character then be okay with using government force to end a strike? Inconsistent. I don't really know. Then again, he does like flexing his authority. We've already established that we like that we're a little bit authoritarian. But I think that's a little different than like, sure, why not send the cops to break up the strike? Is it? Is it really? Sure, why not?
I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter. Pity.
Let us work!
Turns out it wasn't that deep of a choice. I'm just gonna leave now. I got a flashlight.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Alright, well, I could try and get in here. Oh, good. The autosave triggers now. Of course. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking in this one. What if I just open it? Aww. That would be funny. Oh god, I don't want to deal with this guy. Just keep pressing quick save.
Your buddy betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Alright. Oh my god, the music! say nothing, size him up first.
My morphophysiology.
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger, because you are not a threat to me.
I've still got my flashlight out. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Kim, is it really so bad?
Not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Would I recognize that I'm an alcoholic? Would I? Enough. I need you to open the door to the harbor.
You don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Ham Sandwich race is waning.
I am the police and I need you to comply, now.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder.
Oh, God.
How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You gave the world eugenics, electricité,
oh, God.
powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
This is going nowhere. Obviously, I can't push him out of the way. Like, that's not going to end well. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Could just... what is the word? Pacify him. Or do nothing. Can I get like a taser? Would that even work? This is going nowhere. Kim, what do we do?
Yes?
Convince him that there's a sexy dark mystery. How much physical power would I need to push him out of the way? I mean, it wasn't a check. So maybe, like, I could at least see what the check would be.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded. That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of
Oh, there we go.
alcohol. Your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax
I love
and
these
moronic.
options. I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. I'm no communist.
Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I said I'm not a communist. I don't know who I am, but that's one thing I know.
Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation has moved on. Tell me, what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way?
Shine light in your eyes. I've got it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
Jesus Christ.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A.
Oh, God.
We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
Will this just piss him off? Cool.
Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
Oh, is that a hint to go back? Or, oh, there we go. Tactful in front of the woman. Oh, I can try this multiple times, though. Kim, what do you think about
I think
this?
this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
Great.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend.
It's really funny.
A protruding occiput and an
Oh god, shut the fuck up.
bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Please shut the fuck up. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull
Yikes.
and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Yikes.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not
I
have
don't want to do
reply.
this.
You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
I want to knock him out. Do I have anything that increases... Oh, wait, I've got alcohol. That could help me. It gets 4 uses of them. I get 4 uses of it. I can become superhuman.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take that
Nothing.
sip?
Some mental stuff.
Yeah, but look at
Nothing
all
to
the
be worried
magnesium I
about.
have.
Physically, you'll be strong as an ox. A
Take a sip.
golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
Secret task, drink. Gained experience,
In the
30.
bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills.
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Hell yeah. Well, let's do that. Now, will this stack, though? Like, can I raise it again? That would be... That does seem like it would be a little bit broken. Or is there a cooldown on it? There might be a cooldown on it. No, it looks like while it's active, I can't do it again. But I should get some cigarettes so that I can raise my mental stuff too. Okay, it lasts an hour. Well, I could save scum it.
Your race descent has
28%.
worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself.
Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything that lowers my... Because that's the other thing. If there's stuff that lowers my physical instrument... Now I have 2 physical instruments. Anything that raises... Oh, wait! Yes! Anything else that raises it? No. Okay. Alright, well, we've raised it again.
Your raised descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
Okay, 42%.
You have really let yourself go.
42% isn't bad. I failed worse checks. I mean, I've succeeded worse checks. I've also failed worse checks, but I've succeeded worse checks. We can make this work. If I try it, though, it'll probably get harder afterwards. Yes! Get his ass!
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Get the exact number I needed.
The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound.
Holy
as a
shit!
trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the hurt closer.
Oh no. Wait, what do I can't hesitate. If I do this, I feel like he's just gonna, like, have a moment to respond, and I don't want that. So I think I'm just gonna rip into him with a right hook. Although the 360 kick would be funny. Oh.
Oh God. Wrong move. Your head is in his hands, like a pair of forceps crushing you, and you can feel every jewel.
Say it. I am a degenerate drunk.
Take the pain, goddammit. At least take that.
Well, my pain threshold is high. Never.
Even under the increased force on your skull, there is no pain. Just the sound of your own blood gushing in there, feeding your mind with oxygen.
You are a poor player of physical chess.
Ah. I was so close. But 42%. Damn.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
The fuck you!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I won't fucking say anything.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Oh? I can talk.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance, but I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over
We
him.
are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it
But he's the one trying to provoke me!
And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
Can't promise that. I might attack him again.
Lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything. That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing you'll be expecting.
Well, if I can level up. Give me my smarmy ass smile here. What is my, because I've got an idea. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna knock his ass out. Might have to resort to save scumming in the end, but I'm gonna knock his ass out.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here.
Get me some cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage. Here you go, mister.
Thank you. I've spent like $20 on vices.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir. You
Check this out.
The best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Hell yeah, give me that 30 XP.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Hey, you can't smoke in here.
The girl's voice betrays little interest or
Please
enthusiasm.
don't fuck with Frit.
Shut up. It's already happening.
What are the repercussions if I do this?
There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
Kiwi does not endorse any of the stuff happening here.
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head.
Yes!
And
mission accomplished.
A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a...
Is she gonna be mad that I smoked in here?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't
You said
really
I
know
wouldn't
any.
want to fuck with Frit. Why?
Because Frit has an army.
She blinks at you, confused as to why you'd ask such an obvious...
Hold on, an army? You mean like mercenaries ready to kill people?
Yeah, like 2,000 or so.
But why would Frit need an army? It's just a corner
I
shop.
don't know. It stops people from robbing Frit, I guess. If they know there's an army, I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck with them anyway.
Is this a metaphor for nuclear deterrence?
Businesses often hire private security this side of the river. It's an unfortunate state of affairs, but not unheard of.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, what?
Oh, and we got an extra 5 on top of that. All right, so my strategy is successful. 3 T's, how idiomatic. We can raise our physical instrument. Let's go kick some ass. Now here's one I don't have to roleplay. I can be proud of this one.
Your race descent has only worsened.
And a +1! Oh my god,
You have really let yourself go.
Because Volition is saying to do it again, I get another +1. That's incredible. I am going to quick save it because I feel like I deserve this one.
Has only worsened since the last soldier.
Get his ass!
You have really let yourself go.
Alright, we're here again.
Just like that. Instinct. The man is reeling. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears.
It's gotta be the 360 flying spin kick. Yeah!
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left,
you know,
the button.
Disco Inferno!
As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Can I rob him? I can. I love how they're like completely unfazed.
The man is still knocked.
Aww. I forget what that button actually did. Did it let me... Did it open the door on this side? Yes, that's what it was. God, I'm so happy I got that. Every worker equals member of the board is written at the top of the flyers, and at the bottom the union logo and demand democracy. The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. A standard office file cabinet, the drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. That's a lot of stuff to look at. That was an exit. I didn't mean to go there.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Alright, do I need the payphone right now? Do I need the payphone? No, probably not. I think there's an option to like call random numbers if you use the payphone, but can I interact with these books? I can.
The worn map features the...
Alright, I did that already.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages, see what catches your eye.
Disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Read the editor's note.
As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs,
is that the case for like every magazine ever?
Subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
I don't even remember what country I'm in.
Back to the front. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. Why they decided to title this one section Invalda is beyond you. It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
And we know Kim is a tip-top fan.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. So, all of it, basically.
What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
One cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
You know, the tip-top tourney is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalistic destruction. Kim, this article says that no one really watches tip-top tourney for the races.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think so.
A certain kind of young man reads 1 or 2 books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Why should I care? This has nothing to do with me. If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job.
According to these editorials, private enterprise is simply a means of organizing labor that would already happen, regardless.
That's right, we get $1 every time we
on to call the wild pines a nightmarish transnational leech sucking the life from the laboring classes of Martinez. You flip back to the front.
Whew, that was a lot.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
To Revachol. And, okay. Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. The drawer slides.
I could retry it as a volition, but I'd like to give myself as good of a chance as I can right off the bat. Alright, well, I don't have actually anything to increase it, so... Except I could smoke. Or can I not because I'm inside? Oh, I can't leave, that's right. Am I already getting the benefit from that?
The file
Or am I getting a
stands
-1
steady
from
as ever,
something?
And the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Whatever's hidden here
Oh,
is hidden
okay.
well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Kill person.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
That was electrochemistry.
Remember, Leo, all items the drawer.
Who? Oh, it's a postcard. That's magnesium. Ooh, plus visual calculus. Let's do that just in case. Oh, that's the payphone.
The already familiar.
What is this? Oh, that's the exit, right?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak.
Oh!
You can feel it.
Lieutenant, I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
You sure?
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Alright, what does that do? Oh, double plus. Okay, so it's basically just an upgrade of that. This is +1 logic, -1 authority. Filthy Boa, probably a narcomaniac. A bit dry. Hell yeah. Look at us now. Collecting rainwater, thanks for that. Wait, hold on. What about this? Or this? Okay, I can't get to that yet. That's in like the foreground. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Can't get to that. What about this?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Uh-huh.
It's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Have a seat,
the chair
rest.
is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something to help you out.
Empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side
boy,
effects.
Where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black
watery blood,
uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some meds? We're gonna get up first.
You stand and exit.
Hold on. Because you know we're gonna do it.
The chair is not as the drawers are empty. You take the painkillers. They are yours now.
Oh, take as in not... Okay.
You stand and exit the booth.
I thought you meant like take. So this is where Renee works. I'm gonna look around.
But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty.
I have so much magnesium.
Smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask him about
it. You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
So I can't go down those stairs. Oh. All around you, great machines and quiescence. A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Still can't believe we punched that guy out. No, we didn't punch him out. We kicked him out. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Valsund. Oh, there's another thing there. What was that? That was fed. Oh. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Ooh, gloves. Money? Money. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. More money. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow, white waves on red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red.
I forgot about this guy.
Put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. So we got a red check. Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him.
Sure, mister. About what?
Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hands in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
The lieutenant looks up to Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hold on. Who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. Yeah, I'm sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo.
In the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment. He does not approve of you ridiculing this little man.
Damn.
Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that. I really do most everything around here. Mr. Everett said many times I'm irreplaceable.
Oh, he's still smiling, but his voice trembles ever so slightly. I feel so bad. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
The whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right.
Bye-bye now.
The office. Alright. We found the office of the leader of the union. And I think I'm going to end it here for tonight. Just because it's been a little while now. I'm starting to get tired. I'm actually starting to get hungry. I need to go and eat. But I will be back on Sunday with a DK64 stream. And then Monday with whatever I feel like. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with this playthrough right away or if I'm going to switch over to something else, or maybe I keep going with this playthrough until I finish like the first day or something. Because I think it goes like 7 days or 5 days. I don't remember, but there's a lot to do. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let me get my little end screen up here while I save the game, properly save the game. Have a good rest of your day, and I will be back on Sunday.